channel. Please subscribe my channel for lectures of international relations and political science. Today's topic is factors that promotes and increases interstate friendly relations among states of the world. What are these factors which help promote friendly relations? Why powerful states ignores weaker states? Why weaker states need cooperation of major powers? This lecture would help students of BS, MS International Relations, Political Science, History, Strategic Studies and competitive exam of the world. I am Professor Dr. Qayum Mangi, Principal, CSS Academy, Sukkur, Pakistan. This is my second part of lecture. There are tangible and intangible factors, means visible and invisible factors, which affect and promote the interstate relations of state in the global system. Many factors narrated by Western writers were in their favor, but following the end of World War II and eventually the end of Cold War, these factors have lost their relevance in international relations. These below mentioned tangible and intangible factors directly or indirectly affect the natures of interstate relations among states. The main are: number 1, geography; number 2, included topography, geopolitics; number 2, natural resources; number 3, population; number 4, economic factors; number 5, modern technology and military advancement; cultural, social and historical factors; number 7, political stability and form of government; number 8, wisdom of leadership or quality of leadership and national morale; quality of diplomacy in international system; ideology, international power politics or global strategic environments; public opinion; membership in alliances and international treaties. I have given in second lecture the geographical factor. Now it is an another factor, economic development. Economic development has become a vital determinant factor in measuring international relations or interstate relations. Much depend on the capacity of the state to attain economic development by exploiting and utilizing bestowed natural and human resources. The United States, China and Russia become economic power only by utilizing their resources, endowed natural resources. These states are highly industrialized and economically developed states. These economically developed states are using foreign aid as a tool for securing their vital global and national interest. In fact, economically, technologically and industrially developed states are playing a more vigorous role in international relations than less developed countries, less economically developed countries. Thus, the level and nature of economic development, industrialization and modernization are important factors in boosting international relations or interstate relations. The ability to provide technical know-how to less developed states has been an instrument of influence. The developed states have always used the technology factor for putting pressure on developing nations of the world. The rise of Russia, Britain, France, China, Germany and Japan are typical examples. The new version of technology developed by major powers has outdated old technology or conventional technology. The sophisticated aircraft carriers of USA, United States of America, Russia, Britain and China are more powerful than many armies of many states. New technologies possessed by major powers have compelled states to dance to their tune. Number 3, military preparedness. Innovation in military technology. Military preparedness is most apparent and tangible factor for boosting state international relations or interstate relations and procuring or gaining strategic and economic interest. The technological innovation, quality and quantity of armed forces are vital factors in military preparedness of the state. The technology of warfare and strategy has determined the fate of nations since time immemorial. Less military preparedness would invite attack from powerful countries. Afghanistan, Kuwait, and recently Ukraine could not protect their sovereignty and territory from attacks. The military preparedness of Pakistan is a deterrent to India's expansionist policies, or India's military preparedness is a deterrent to Chinese policy. A state with a high degree of warfare technique has superiority over an adversary. These accumulative factors also leave an impact on international intercourse among states. The social, cultural, and historical factors of states are important and valuable factors for enhancing international relations or interstate relations. The weakness of most of the Asian and African states has been largely due to the presence of internal dissension or political instability and conflicts among their peoples or civil war among their peoples. The political stability in any state influences the level of interstate relations. The political, economic, and strategic wisdom of leadership is an invaluable element for boosting international relations or interstate relations. Their prudent and judicious decisions have a direct impact on international relations or interstate relations. Wise leaders have dragged out many degraded countries from a quagmire of degradation. International power structure or global strategic environment is also a boosting factor. The international relations of a country is largely determined by the quality of diplomacy. Viable and potent diplomacy can bring warring states in agreement. The ideology can be an effective factor in enhancing interstate relations or international relations. Ideology forges unity among various states professing the same faith, thus contribute to the enhancement of their international influence in international relations or global politics. Membership in military alliance and regional alliance organizations also contribute to enhance international relations in the international system due to alliance with one or another power group. Wish you good luck. Okay, keep writing it.